What is up, Lego Gang? Nicole here, back at it again. Oh my god, what is happening? What is up, Lego Gang? Nicole here, back at it again for another video. It is Saturday and I am here in Reading, Massachusetts to go to the Comically Speaking sale. They are amazing. They have comic books and just rare vintage toys and new toys and like all sorts of stuff. It's basically a nerd's paradise, and so I am here for the sale. They are marking everything 50% off. I went yesterday, but I was a little overwhelmed, so I'm coming back today, and who knows, I might go again tomorrow. But I'm looking to pick up some retired Lego. I'm looking to pick up some Transformers and just like other miscellaneous toys, maybe even some sideshow statues, some comics. I don't know, just like a little bit of everything. And I figured that I would take you guys with me. I cannot talk today. But every time I come here, it's just raining. Like, why does the weather not want me to be dry? You know, like, what is that? Anyways, before we go inside, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It will mean the world to me, and let's go inside. The best backpack ever. It's this like Optimus Prime Loungefly bag. And I was in Austin, Texas. My friend Gina and I went to the F1 race, and we were coming back in the night and it was dark, and she's like, hey, the eyes on your backpack are glowing. And I was like, that's freaking cool. Didn't know that did that. So cool feature about this backpack in case anyone wants to go pick one up. Because I don't check weather, all I have is this leather jacket. I think it should be like waterproof enough. I just parked so dang far. I need to park closer to these things, but I just wasn't thinking about it. I didn't think it was gonna rain. So update, I couldn't fit the sweatshirt and the jacket, and I'm gonna prioritize being waterproof. As you can probably tell, we are now back at home. It is a chaotic mess here. I'm trying to clean and organize, but March and April releases were just like so crazy with Lego. And I was fortunate enough to receive so many amazing sets, but now I have to clean up because I have boxes everywhere. I have sets like in different places. Like I have the D&D set right here, which I'm trying to find like a very special safe place for. And then I have sets over here that I need to build, or sets that I have to put away. Like, it's just like I have a lot happening around here, and so I'm not used to seeing like more things than just the plain white background or the Eiffel Tower. Like, it's just a lot is happening. So I did hit up the Comically Speaking sale on both Friday and Saturday. Friday was the first day, Saturday was the second day. And then it ended on Sunday, which I didn't even bother going because they were probably super picked over by then. I picked up some really, really cool things, and it didn't seem like it was that much until I got home and I was like, I have a trunk full of things. So typical. Let's dive into it. I'm gonna show you guys the Lego first because I think that's just what most of you are here for, and then we'll get into like more of the other random things that I collect or had picked up. So the first thing I got, and I promise you I'm starting small and I'm gonna go bigger, so stick around. The first thing I got was this brick journal from the fall. This actually has my friend Martin. He went by Brick Snaps. I think he rebranded his account now, but this has like all of his builds in it. And so I thought it was a really cool thing to just find because I didn't end up getting this when it came out. So I did pick up this, and I would say go check him out, but I don't know where to find him now. So, but he built like amazing things like this Disney castle. He built the Encanto house. He built Rapunzel's tower, like so many amazing builds. And I think he'll be at Brick World Chicago. So if you guys are around there, definitely check him out. I also found this Lego Star Wars Battle on Hoth poster. I didn't open it in the store, so I don't know what type of condition it's in. So we're gonna find out together. But like, I love the idea of just having like a really old Star Wars poster. I think it would be like really fun to display at some point. But let's see. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love it. I wonder what year this is from. Does anyone know in the comments? Please let me know if you figure out what year this is from. Oh my gosh. Wait, this might answer my question. Look at this. Oh, this is an old one because it even has Zeb, like the Rebels. This must have been the OG Ghost year. This is so cool. I adore this. Wait, I'm so glad I picked this up. I was like, am I lame for picking up, oops, it's upside down. Am I lame for picking up a Star Wars poster? Like, does that make me lame? Now that I see it, I'm like, this is pretty sick. So I'm really, really excited on this. I have to get a frame for it, I think. This next set has been on my wish list for quite some time, and I'm so glad I found it because every time I search for it on the internet, it just comes up pretty expensive. And this one was reasonably priced because it was 50% off. So I ended up picking this up for $40 US, and this is the Lego Idea Birds. I am trying to collect all the idea sets, and this is the 9th set in that theme. The set was used, but it did come with the box and instructions, so it just kind of made it a no-brainer. It did come assembled, and I threw it in a bag, and it just kind of got destroyed, so I'm just gonna have to rebuild it, which is what I wanted to do anyways. But yeah, I got this, and I adore it. I'm really, really excited for this one. The last Lego purchase that I made is kind of cool. It's one of those things that you don't see very often, and I just wanted to have it. I guess it'd been sitting at Comically Speaking for like 7 years, and it was like always in a place where no one could see it. They brought it down. I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if I should get it. And they gave me a really good price on it, so I just ended up grabbing it. I just thought, in any case, it would be like a really cool conversation thing to have, especially as a Lego collector. Let me grab it because it is huge. I ended up picking up one of these massive store displays that you would see at like Target or Walmart. And this is the Batgirl Batjet Chase. You got the Wonder Woman Dorm and the Harley Quinn to the Rescue. These are all mini dolls, so I know that's like not very popular for many people, but I personally like the mini dolls, so this was like right up my alley. And because this is kind of like Supergirls and whatever, like girl power, you know, I had to pick this up. Like, I don't really know where I'm gonna put this, but like, how many people own these? Like, not a lot of people own these like store displays, and it's going online for quite a bit of money, but I got it for a relatively good price. So as you can see, it still works, and it lights up, and it like glows, and I can move this around. Like, how cool is this? If you have kids, this would be like the perfect thing for your house because your kids can play with this, yet they can't break the set. Like, it would be physically impossible for them to destroy this. So I feel like this is like a fun way to play with the sets without having to worry, but I think this is so sweet. I really, really enjoy it. You can push these little buttons here and they do different things and they light up different things. It's just, I don't know. Am I crazy for buying this? Probably. So now let's look at the non-Lego things. Next up is this Princess Leia Forces of Destiny, like kind of like a Barbie doll. She comes with R2-D2 as well as like a working shooting arm. But I just think she looks so badass and she's beautiful. And I don't know what exactly I plan on doing with this. This isn't something I typically pick up, but for whatever reason, I was like, for $10, it was like kind of like a must buy, I guess. Next up, I got the Platinum Edition Supreme Starscream. Now, if you don't know, Starscream is like my favorite Transformer. I think that he is hilarious and he looks the coolest. It's just my opinion. Please don't hate me for it. It's my opinion. Never seen this brand before, but I knew as soon as I saw the box and I opened it up, I was like, I need to have this. This looks amazing. And I really like it. I think I got it for $70, which is such a good price. I don't know what else to say about this other than it's fucking sick. Just try not to swear often on this channel, but I mean, seriously, like how sick is this? Like, how could you not swear? I got this Bulbasaur Loungefly bag. It is brand new. I was eyeing this for quite some time when I first got into Loungefly bags. I'm selling this for $60 and I paid $30 for it, so it just kind of was like a no-brainer. And I'm shocked that no one else grabbed this, but then I can't imagine that like, people were on the floor looking at every single little thing in the store. I really dug for this, and when I found it, I like put it on my pile, and I had this whole pile going, but I really love this. Like, I think this is such a cool bag, and I don't have this one yet. I have Pikachu, and I think that's it for Pokemon bags, but I do not have a Bulbasaur, and he's number one, you know what I mean? And I picked up a couple of D&D campaign books. I picked Curse of the Strahd and Ghost of the Saltmarsh, and I'm excited. Like, hopefully I can like find a group of people to play with, because with the Dungeons and Dragons set for Lego, it's gotten me back interested in it, and I've been out of the game for so long. I would just love to get back in it, especially with like the pandemic being over and people being more likely to meet in person. It would just be really fun to get back into the swing of playing again, but I did pick these up just to add them to my collection and hopefully play through them one day. Next one I'm so excited about. This is a $125 book, and obviously I got it half off, but this is the Batman Omnibus. And I just think that like for any Batman fan, which I am, and like you know what I love about Lego is it's just reawakened all of these old interests that I had, and like kind of just reminded me of the things that I really loved and appreciated. And so Batman was one of those things, and like the set that came out this month really just like got me back into the swing of Batman. I really thought that this book was stunning, and I really cannot wait to just like read through this again. This I am so excited for, and I don't know if I would ever have paid $125, so this definitely was a treat. So last but not least, when I went in Wednesday, I actually went in for the brand new Transformers book. It was I think a number 7 in the series, and I got talking with Bob, and now I should add, it has been a while since I've been keeping up like wholeheartedly with a comic book series. I think the last time I did that was like maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. But it just became a lot. Like I had a lot of paper around. I had to, like, my organizational system for comics wasn't that great. And I just felt like very bogged down and overwhelmed, especially with like comics coming out on different dates. Like I could just never keep it straight. And I think I went away on vacation for a couple weeks and then missed a bunch and could never get them. So it was just like really annoying. As much as I love getting the different cover variants and having the experience of going into the store and picking it up, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. But Bob has somehow convinced me to come back into comic book world wholeheartedly. He has signed me up for a box at Comically Speaking. We have a pull list for me now. Like we have all these different things for me that I was like, I swore I would never get back into, but here we are. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. Like there are worse things that I could spend my time and money on, and this is not one of them. Speaking, they actually give you the boards and bags, which is amazing because for me, it was always like a lot of work to board and bag. Like I'd have to go buy the boards and the bags and ugh. It was just really time consuming. And I'm glad that they do that. Like that's very nice. The first one and the only comic that I was going to go in for, but you know how I just told you how that story went, was the Transformers number 7 book. If you're not reading this series, just stop what you're doing and start reading it because it is incredible. It is so good. And when you think it's going one way, it will just go the other way immediately. It's just, it blows my mind to a point where like, I don't even know what universe I'm on half the time. Then he turned me on to the Duke series. I don't know what this is. I think I will find out what this is, but apparently he has told me that it's just so insane and that I need to absolutely be on this. So here we are, the Duke series. I have books 1 through 4 now. I think there's another one coming out next week. He got me into Void Rivals. So I have books 1, 2, and 5, so I'm missing a couple of them, but he got me into Void Rivals, which he was like, you absolutely 110% need to be in Void Rivals, because I guess, if I'm not mistaken, he was showing me that they actually oh, this is what he was showing me. How sick is this? Okay, so that was another recommendation from him. And then he got me into Cobra Commander. I'm telling you, like, oh, I found another Void Rivals book. This is 6. So, all right, got that. And then he got me into Cobra Commander. And I'm just kind of like, I have so much reading to do. I've gone from going from 1 comic a month to now like 4 different comics per month, which, you know, honestly isn't that bad, but I have a lot of reading to do now. That wraps up my haul. It didn't feel like that much when I was actually buying the things, but now that I'm home, I'm like, man, I kind of like bought a lot of stuff. But yeah, anyways, guys, let me know in the comments which one of these things was your favorite, and I will see you guys for the next one. Bye.